Fools. Come. We've wasted enough time.
You're sure it was them?
As certain as I can be. I sent an agent to look into a settlement that had been harassed by the Hidden Chain outpost.
Then we need to move before they can... Shay's flagship?
It must be the Arbiter. He took command of it after Shay disappeared.
Stay alert. This could go either way.
Apologies for showing up like this.
Give me a reason not to strike you down where you stand.
We both want the same thing, and you're too smart to get rid of a useful resource. I'm not here to justify what happened. Shay needs to answer for what she's done.
You lost control of Shay in the first place. I will deal with her, no one else. Understand?
That's not your call to make. Kasush, no sense arguing over the fate of someone we can't find.
You would do well to remember that it isn't just Shay Vizsla we're searching for.
With Malgus on the loose, this is bigger than your fight with the Hidden Chain.
Don't think I haven't realized the severity of what she's done. As a show of our support, and our commitment to this partnership, we're here to help put an end to all of this, however we can. Ras is ready to assist you in the field. I've got insight into Shay's thinking, and a potential lead on a Hidden Chain informant.
If we're going to seriously consider this, then perhaps we should continue this conversation somewhere more suitable. This way, Arbiter.
Ras, see that everyone gets settled before you join us.
You don't seem like yourself, if you don't mind me saying so.
Yeah, well, got a lot on my mind.
I thought Mandalorians were supposed to be tougher than this.
I don't think anybody knows what a Mandalorian's supposed to do anymore. I know that I'm not on top of my game right now. But how am I supposed to justify supporting Mandalore when she doesn't believe in us?
Shay betrayed you, Ras. She betrayed me. Allow yourself to feel hate for her. Take that anger and use it to help me find her.
You know, so far I've been doing a great job of not thinking that way about her. You sure are making it a lot harder. Standing around like this won't get us anywhere. Jack's probably wondering where you are. You should go find him, before his hair gets any more gray. I'll catch up with you when I'm done here.
Admiral Ego tut alles, was er kann, aber mit den wenigen Ressourcen ist es echt.
Ras, Katini, we need you sharp. Here's how I see it. There are 3 ways we could go about settling this. Find Shay, find Malgus, or find Hedda Cole. One of Mandalore's, Shay's, new accomplices, turned up on Hoth. Without Shay or her old Sith friend. If we can interrogate this Gehutun, maybe he can put us on Shay's trail. I've also got a tip that Hedda Cole's got a morale problem on her hands. One of her most loyal followers made contact with the Spirit of Vengeance. She's defected and hiding on Tatooine.
And as luck would have it, our people have breached the inner sanctum of Darth Nul's temple on Elom. There may be a clue there that could point us to Malgus's next steps. That is entirely up to you. Each of these leads will require your personal intervention.
I don't have all the details, but whatever Hedda did to this woman must have really stung. She abandoned a very comfortable position within the hidden chain. Someone with that kind of grudge would surely be willing to sell Hedda out.
With some encouragement, of course. If the information she offers is useful, we can provide protection from any retaliation.
You obviously have a knack for getting results, no matter the cost. If she's on the run from Hedda, she's not going to trust just anybody. You've got to be the one to talk to her.
Unknown at the moment. He bypassed security at an Imperial checkpoint on Hoth. His signature modulation pattern matched the one used to slice into Malgus's cell controls. These patterns are unique to the slicers who use them. It's no coincidence. One of Shay's accomplices might still be on Hoth. From what I read in Taylor Strelick's report, the dig teams have finally cleared a path into Darth Nul's temple. What they found is promising, but there is one final obstacle impeding their way into the heart of the ruins. Talos is currently looking into a solution. He has requested that you bring Null's holocron to Elom in the event of his success. One moment.
Oh, wonderful. I was so hoping to hear from you soon. I had intended to have this little issue resolved by now. We've run into a bit of trouble with the security measures in Null's temple. For all her remarkable inventions, it seems her most prized holdings are safeguarded by a simple droid. A droid that has been rendered inoperable by a missing part of extreme importance.
Have you had any luck with the antiques dealer we identified on Nar Shaddaa?
Not in the slightest. I was rather unprepared for the sheer size and complexity of this world, and I am having some difficulty locating her. I would appreciate any assistance in making contact. I am feeling quite out of my depth. Once this is all sorted, whatever is hidden in the recesses of Darth Null's temple will be revealed.
I suppose a lifetime of studying history is hardly adequate preparation for navigating Nar Shaddaa's streets. Once you acquire the part Talos needs for the droid, he'll walk you through the rest. Good luck.
I'm so pleased you could join me. I'll be the first to admit that I'm a bit mystified by the goings-on of Nar Shaddaa.
Die Taxiplattformen sind geöffnet. Ich wünsche Ihnen einen sicheren und angenehmen Aufenthalt.
What rotten luck. The store is closed. I do hope we're not too late. Wait a moment. What does that sign say? Oh dear, someone else has taken advantage of this poor antique dealer's misfortune. Just the kind of cutthroat competition I'd expect on SWToR. But hopefully it will work out in our favor.
I've got any ancient droid part you could want. Only the best for the discerning collector. You'll be back. I've got any ancient droid part you could want. Only the best for the discerning collector.
Curious. This part has clearly undergone some sort of refurbishment. Although I do suppose that's to be expected with a device as old as this. No matter. The advertisement did assure us that the seller is fully licensed. To Elom. Now that we have what we need, I can formally introduce you to the little scamp who's been charged with keeping us out of Darth Null's temple. You have the holocron?
I do. And you're sure it's safe to have brought it back here?
In theory, yes. But there is only one way to find out for certain.
Looks like I made it just in time for the fun part. Heard you're having a little trouble busting down the door?
I must be dreaming. Talos, pinch me.
What?
Leave the poor man alone. It's me, and I'm very real. Darth Krovos needed an attaché, seeing as how the Mando trouble is taking up more of her time. After I helped get everything on Manan under control, she thought I was right for the job. She's got me up to speed on all the important details about what's going on here.
Allow me to get the security droid back online, if you two would like a moment to catch up.
I can see why Lord Krovos wants eyes and ears on all things Darth Null and her mysterious holocron. A lot could slip through the cracks in a place like this. Don't shoot the messenger, but from the sound of things, there's been some apprehension in some of the brass on the Dark Council. Lord Krovos especially has a few bones to pick with you.
You know me. No matter what decisions I make, I don't make them lightly.
I know. Wouldn't like you near as much if you didn't have such a good head on those shoulders.
That's it. Is that my only appeal?
We could stand around and go through the whole list, but I don't think your reclamation officer would appreciate that kind of delay. Hope you know what you're doing with that thing.
Not to worry. I've made the repairs with equipment from a very reputable specialist.
That part you installed, is it meant for this kind of droid?
We're dealing with a droid that is centuries old and one of a kind. Finding a part that's a perfect match would be quite impossible.
Yeah, but you couldn't find a part that was a close match, at least.
Ah, it seems the antiques dealer incorporated components from an old uplink device. It's completely harmless, and most importantly, it's working.
We'd still better keep an eye on it. Better safe than sorry, yeah? This is where you caught Malgus, eh? Too bad the old backstabber couldn't just admit when he's been beat.
Benötigen Sie medizinische Hilfe? Leben Sie wohl.
I can't tell you how thrilled I am to finally gaze upon what's beyond this door. What wonders we shall discover.
What's wrong?
I do believe it's waiting for a confirmation of some kind. Perhaps a passcode or a resonance frequency. Ah, yes. There we are. Absolutely breathtaking.
Darth Null's laboratory.
Or a trap that tries to kill us all. Still a possibility.
An ancient recording device. Marvelous. Devoid of records, it seems. Terrible luck.
Let's take a look around. See what we can find.
Only a clear mind can see the truth. Calm thoughts, at peace, like the waters of a still lake.
Oh, why is it always riddles with the Sith?
Worthiness is not always about raw strength. Cunning is just as necessary, especially when hiding valuable knowledge.
You have altered the flow of the water, changed its very nature to be still. But the truth you reveal is a hologram, an illusion. What wisdom have you gained?
I'd say we gained plenty of wisdom, actually. Depending on what's in that canister, of course. Should have known this would have been a piece of glazed cake for you.
One moment. The scroll you recovered is attempting to play a hollow recording. There.
I didn't think it possible, but I may have found a way to replicate my ability to touch the minds of others. The designs for this machine are underway, but it will require the creation of a holocron imbued with the essence of my gifts.
Don't like the sound of that. Doesn't matter what kind of gifts the box has in it.
Keep looking. There must be more of these recordings here.
Missing parts. Guess they don't make ruins like they used to. Huh. That droid just happened to find exactly what we need to fix the panel. How convenient. A giant set of scales. I suppose this isn't the weirdest thing anyone's ever found in a Sith ruin.
The scales balance, but they are not of equal worth. Balance is a construct, disguised as a law of nature, an ethical judgment of those who wish to hide truths.
No idea what she's on about, but let's grab that data scroll.
You found another of the data scrolls. Excellent. Plug it in. And let's see what else our mysterious Sith has to say.
The results of my tests are very promising, but I need the machine to extend my reach. Further and more in-depth experimentation is necessary. Several of my acolytes will make exceptional subjects.
Experimenting on our own people. The more things change, the more they stay the same, huh? Watch out for that thing, will you? It's setting off all kinds of alarm bells in my head. Can't deny its usefulness, but for an old droid, it seems to know a lot. Ugh, this room makes me itch. What is all that?
There is harmony, and there is chaos. Here, harmony has destroyed, created chaos. But in chaos, we rebuild. We reshape. We grow stronger than we were.
That was a lot of words, and not one of them inspired any confidence in me.
Curious. I wonder why it did that.
Hopefully it decided to get some shut-eye, instead of following our every move.
Perhaps it has something to do with the scrolls we put into the recording device. It's responded to Null's holocron once already. Well, that can't be a coincidence.
This part does look like it was made specifically to hold the holocron.
Don't know if that's such a great idea.
This could be the very thing that unlocks the holocron's secrets. Oh, we've come so far.
Talos is right. All the time and effort spent to get here, what other choice do we have?
I'm certain there's a fail-safe of some kind. A precaution that can be implemented should things go awry.
For all my attempts at secrecy, I should have known that there is no hiding from him. Not really. I do not know which of my acolytes succumbed to the promises he offered them, or the torture he subjected them to, but it does not matter. As long as this machine exists, as long as the potential to awaken the gift of the Force within others is a reality, my life will be in danger. I will employ the measures I have developed for this eventuality, activate security measures, conceal my experiments. I will do what I can to turn the Emperor's gaze from Elom, from what I have built here. When I have soothed his doubts with some new toy, I will return. My holocron must remain. It is safest here, with the very device it was meant for, not in the hands of those who wish to find the machine.
Hold on. Drellick, are you transmitting data from that droid?
Me? I haven't a clue what you're talking about.
What's going on?
Oh no. Something has activated the uplink connection in the droid, and it wasn't us.
You said there was a failsafe. Stop the connection, Talos.
I've been attempting to. Nothing is working.
Cut that thing off!
Wait! We don't know what will happen to the holocron if we destroy the droid. Who knows what information we stand to lose?
It is imperative that the machine be completed. Without it, the signal cannot be dispatched on the scale necessary to...
No!
Ich hab hier was für euch!
Well done, you. We weren't the only ones listening in on Noel's little farewell letter. Good thing you cut him off when you did.
Any ideas on who's responsible?
Not a one. Could be anyone, really. SIS. Maybe Malgus picked up a lackey or two. If I didn't know better, I'd ask you, seeing as how you got the new part for that droid.
Or you could ask anyone in the Empire if they were involved. The odds are just as likely.
Can't argue with that logic, I guess. Now, we've got a mystery to solve. Better get to it. Take care of yourself, yeah?
A shame about the droid, but the important thing is Null's holocron survived. We should get it back to Odessen and secure it. The sooner the better. We have a mountain of data to sort through.
Bit of an unexpected update. I've just heard from one of our reconnaissance teams. We have a situation on Ilum. They located the wreckage of the Emperor's fortress, the site of Malgus's first betrayal and subsequent downfall. Unfortunately, they're having trouble keeping lines of communication open. No word yet if it's due to the weather or something more serious. Talos informed us of what happened in Null's laboratory. To say this is concerning is an understatement. It may be a reach, but with the Empire's current displeasure, I wouldn't be surprised if they were doing their best to mask their involvement. It's what I would do. What's more concerning is the content of the recordings you and Talos collected. The magnitude with which Null's machine was originally intended. Perhaps this hidden chain defector can shed some light on how Heticol was able to replicate it, even a smaller version.
What about Shay's accomplice? Do we know if he's still on Hoth? I don't have all the details, but whatever Heta did to this woman must have really stung. She abandoned a very comfortable position within the hidden chain. Someone with that kind of grudge would surely be willing to sell Heta out.
With some encouragement, of course. If the information she offers is useful, we can provide protection from any retaliation.
You obviously have a knack for getting results, no matter the cost. If she's on the run from Heta, she's not going to trust just anybody. You've got to be the one to talk to her.
Tatooine is a paradise for someone looking to disappear. Many places to search and not a lot of people willing to talk. Fortunately for you, I have experience with tracking down even the most elusive of prey.
Akavi, don't get carried away with this. Find the defector and offer terms. If she doesn't accept, get what you can and get out.
Understood. Shall we? Tatooine, a wise choice for our prey. Enough natural resources and criminal assets to make an easy disappearance. The perfect place for those who don't want to be found. A headache for the people who hunt them. Have you encountered any Mandalorians recently?
Not a Kavi. We're looking for someone else. Someone traveling alone. Probably nervous.
Gold armor. Sounds like the defector is Clan Harengier. Someone with enough credits to buy a safe house. Be on your guard. SWToR is known for his treachery. He's crossed every intelligence service in the galaxy at least once.
SWToR, a safe house broker on Tatooine.
He isn't paid to be clever, only to be discreet. Do not test my patience, Tantu.
Sounds like someone else is looking for our Harangia defector.
Mercenaries, from the sound of it. Not Mandalorian or Tantu would have said. Droid, have you given transport to a Mandalorian? One unfamiliar with the area? I've transferred the usual fee. Now tell us where she went.
All that talk of privacy undone by a few credits.
On Tatooine? Yes.
Zeige alle autorisierten Ziele an.
Junlin Wastes. Tentu does not offer many shelters here. Only one, if I remember correctly.
Then it shouldn't take long to search.
Tatooine may not be her final destination. We should hurry.
Schön am Leben bleiben.
Stop it! Stop! I'll go with you. Just please let her live.
Aura, no! Get out of here, run!
Jim, what's the point? I'm done running. This is never gonna end, and I don't want you to die for me!
I swore that I would protect you, and I will, no matter the cost. How? Since our last run-in with Raw's regulators, we've managed to avoid detection.
Then why did you send a distress signal to the Mandalorians under Jakaya Ordo's command?
I sent no signal. We're trying to disappear. We're covering our tracks as carefully as we can.
I don't like this. Who sent that signal then? And why does it feel like there's something we're missing?
I'm Aura. Aura Nem. I also ran from the hidden chain, but I'm no Mandalorian.
And who is your protector here?
I am Jamala, Clan Harangir. I was part of a team that captured Force-sensitive individuals. That's how I met Aura.
I had an experience. I sensed something I thought I'd forgotten a long time ago. I was so confused. Couldn't work, couldn't focus on anything. I felt trapped. Then Mandalorians, the hidden chain, Jem, showed up and took me away. Then I saw what it was really like to lose your freedom. But Jem's made up for what she did 1,000 times over.
And how did you do that?
We were taking Aura and the others to the prison ship when it was destroyed. Hidden Chain Command was in chaos. All we were told was to stay put. I took advantage of the opportunity to free Aura and the other prisoners.
We thought we had escaped. But almost immediately, we were attacked by mercenaries.
They call themselves Raw's regulators. Hedda's used them for other jobs before she became Field Marshal. They've already abducted some of the others. They're not gonna stop until we're all in chains again. And I need to free Aura from a life of looking over her shoulder. Deal with Raw's regulators, and in exchange, I will tell you everything I know about Hedda's current fleet organization. You will not get this information from anyone else.
What? We're gonna just wait here and hope these two help us?
If we could finally start our life together, isn't it worth taking the chance?
Is it? Or are we just fooling ourselves again?
Aura, please. Just hold on with me a little longer. Trust me, if you don't trust them.
You should listen to her. Let's complete this bargain, get everyone what they need, and go our separate ways.
I assure you I will. And I have something that will help you. Take this device, one of Aura's creations. It can detect if a stealth field is being used nearby. That's how the regulators kept getting the drop on us.
If it detects any stealth fields near you, press this button and the device will disrupt them. Then you can take care of the exposed mercenaries.
We will determine its best tactical use ourselves. Still, it is not unappreciated.
We'll secure ourselves in here and wait for you to return. To make matters worse, I've heard rumors that the Hidden Chain has resumed conducting raids on Tatooine. Watch yourselves.
Los, auf die Beine!
Target's eliminated.
Huh? Huh?
Verwehrt, Scum!
Los, auf die Beine!
Zu Ihren Diensten, mein Lord. Reiseroute bestätigt.
Inferior equipment, inferior fighters.
Eindringlinge! Schaltet sie aus! Niemand darf wissen, dass wir hier sind.
Schön am Leben bleiben.
They should have considered another line of work.
Reiseroute bestätigt. Benötigen Sie medizinische Hilfe? Leben Sie wohl.
I expected something more formidable.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were interrupting my business.
You've made quite the effort for such a small bounty.
That Mando and her little pet chose to make dangerous enemies. Enemies that pay very well. But guess I'll need to deal with you before I drag the Womp Rats out of their hovel. Let's dance! No need for that fancy stealth detector! I'm right here! I've never failed to bring in a bounty. I've got a few tricks up my sleeve. You're good, but I'm better. First time for everything.
dieser Stelle muss ich den Stream leider beenden. Ich danke euch fürs Zugucken. Ich hoffe, ihr hattet etwas Spaß. Wenn ihr gerne ein Follow da lassen. Und ansonsten schönen Resttag und bis nächstes Mal. Tschüss.